Win float serve on to Shern. Out to Ramsey. Down the line, Doug. High ball to Olszewski. It's fully behind him. Fan digs him out this time. Back out to Ramsey. High tip. Oh, and I don't know if Ramsey redirected it or if the block redirected it, but what an off-speed choice from Vaughn Ramsey there.
Knotted up again. I think it was it 12-12 last match too? I think it might have been.
I don't know, but they've all been so
extra
close.
Volleyball, the maximum amount that we can get, and I'm here for it all night long.
We are 1 point for each side away from having our 5th consecutive match be a 5th set deuce. I'm going to give a shout out to the NCAA men's volleyball committee, which I chair. What a bracket we put together with some competitive matches and these great teams who've competed all tournament long.
No contesting from me.
Lounsbury on to Knudsen, backside Olszewski. Oh, it finds the last inch of the court that was available. Lucas Olszewski is out of his mind right now.
Somehow, able to use all 900 square feet of that court.
If there were only 899, it might have been an error. But Lucas found that last available one. And I'm running out of good things to say about this guy. And I just got confirmation that I have been conversing with Zach Knudsen's uncle. So, Zach, when you listen back to this, your uncle is very, very proud of the way you played tonight.
And your biggest supporter, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. So you're in rotation 2 with Vassar. You've got Ramsey, you've got Akoto, and you've got Billy Fan. You've got to think this ball is going to Vaughn Ramsey, correct?
You do, but I wouldn't be surprised if they went again to Akoto, out of the middle. It's what they did out of the last timeout when they needed to. It worked, and at this point, it's a chess game. Do you go to Akoto thinking that NYU is going to stack down on Ramsey, or do you just go to Ramsey and let him tee off?
And if I'm NYU, I'm telling Zach Knudsen, hey, give Ramsey the line, sit in that 5-6 seam, and if he hits the line, he hits the line. But you've got to play to the scout. All the fans in the gym on their feet as they welcome these athletes who have competed so hard all night back to the court. Olszewski in the back row, getting ready to enter his serve here, looking for his second ace of the night, and putting Vassar on the back foot and NYU onto match point. He delivers a tough ball. Shern throws it high. They're out of system. All the way back to Ramsey. Short ball shot denied by Ryan Kagan. What a reach from Ryan Kagan. Higher line is what you need against this NYU squad.
Higher line. Ryan Kagan coming through in the clutch on the defensive side.
And now, match point. Lucas Olszewski at the line, looking to punch their ticket to the national title match against Cal Lutheran. Big toss. Rips it in. Shern throws it high. Kim out to Fan. Block touch. Picked up by Boyer. Win. Transition set. Olszewski traffic jam. Forced it in the zone 1. Lounsbury help set to Ramsey. Ramsey high off the block. Dug by Olszewski. Back to Lucas. Oh, and just didn't lead him enough. And it looks like there's a discussion if Colin Jones had grabbed the net. I didn't see it on that ball, and I don't think that ball was clearing the net anyway.
No, I think what had happened was the ball into the net caused Jones to hit it on his way down.
And it's a rare thing, but you do see that happen sometimes, the ball manipulating if the player's contacting the net or not. So now we have a second match point. Coach Pena telling Barb, I was just a little fired up. Second match point for NYU. Toby Clark re-enters for the Brewers. He closed out the Wentworth match with an ace last Saturday, and he'll replace Gavin Akoto. And if I'm Devin Wynn, am I going right back to Olszewski on the bick and just making sure I lead this ball?
I don't see why not. Give him another chance, but again, I wouldn't be me without saying I'd like to see a run out of the middle.
Clark at the line. Float serve finds Knudsen. Backside to Evans. Evans fires wide, and we are knotted up at 14 apiece. Tyler, we have another point of free volleyball for what I believe is the millionth consecutive match of this NCAA tournament.
You called it, Rob. At the beginning of set 5, you said, are we going to see extra points go past 15 in set 5? Here we are.
Clark to Knudsen. Knudsen, Kagan covered. Kagan throws it over. Shallow center back dig from Lounsbury. High ball to Ramsey. He goes over the top. Knudsen digs. Back outside to Boyer. Boyer, sharp angle. Clark makes the dig. Fan chases it down. Helps set cross court to Ramsey. Set over. Takes out the center. Knudsen helps set out to Boyer. Boyer high and hard. Clark with a second dig. Ramsey chases it down. Kim, short angle free ball to Oshitsky. They go to Kagan. Kagan high hands. Dug overhead by Kim. Jump set from Ramsey to Fan. Fan blocked by Kagan but covered. Out to Ramsey. One-on-one down the line. Knudsen makes a dig. Win. Out to Boyer. Boyer high and hard. And a net violation. Oh my God, what a rally, Tyler.
You're out here losing your voice, and I don't blame you. That rally represents how this match has gone. The back and forth, the constant fight, the constant battle between both squads, and the willingness to put your body on the line.
And I would be remiss if I didn't mention it before he exits the match. Toby Clark keeps his team alive for another point. 3 digs during that rally, and NYU now brings in their subbing sub, Matt Warder, for their 3rd match point tonight. They lead 15-14. The floor is all cleaned by all of our athletes. Hoskins resets our down official. Serve is signaled as Warder takes his approach.
Gotta be going back to Ramsey.
Big rip. Out to Fan. One-on-one. Dug by Oshetsky, but it's over. Shern, free ball tight. Kim goes up and gets it. Power tip. Dug by Oshetsky, but not in play. 15 all. Billy Fan keeps us alive. A.J. Erickson re-enters. Vaughn Ramsey exits. And we have Buddy Cohen now in the front row. So, Tyler, I know what your answer's going to be, but if you're in system, do you go to Buddy?
If you're in system, go to the back row. We'll switch it up a little.
We want the Vic this time. Erickson float serve. Oshetsky handles. They go to Cohen. His tip falls just short. Vassar leads 16-15. They now have their first match point of the night. Coach Pena has both timeouts, but elects not to take it.
Trust in the team.
Erickson, float serve to Oshetsky. Better pass that time. Back to Cohen. I love the faith from Devin Wynn. Go back to the horse that you rode into the Dubuque, Iowa gymnasium.
Go back to him. Time and time again. The tip just short. Wynn says, all right, here's another chance, and he proves it.
Evans back at the line. We're knotted up at 16. Cross court to Fan. Out to Kim. Kim short roll shot picked up. Win to Boyer. Boyer high off the hands, off the end line. And now NYU's back in front. 4th match point for the Violets. Coach Pena's trust is paying off. What a swing from Luke Boyer.
Late game heroics.
Emerson Evans at the line. Evans, float serve to Shern. Out to Kim. High hard swing. Knudsen rotates over. High ball to Boyer. Off the block. Oh, and it falls in bounds. What a block from Billy Fan. His best Ben Weber impersonation. And we're now knotted at 17 apiece. Tyler, I'm exhausted just watching this match.
Both coaches scratching their heads after that one, saying there's not much more we can do. This is exciting volleyball, back and forth and back and forth. Extra points in set 5 of the final 4.
Fan serve bounces back off the tape. 5th match point for NYU, and I've got great news. You've got your guy, Lucas Oshitsky, back in the front row and matched up with Jacob Kim as a blocker.
It's the matchup. Look to exploit it if you're NYU. If you're Wynn, that's who you're going to.
Boyer takes his deep breath. Huge rip. Fan perfect pass. Jones powers through the block, and Tyler, it's going to take someone getting to at least 20 to win this fifth set.
We might as well just be playing at 25.
I'll tell you what, New York volleyball, some counties played at 25. I might call down and see if we can get that change. Buffalo Wild Wings, overtime button engage. Jones float serve to Knudsen. Out to Olszewski, and he just sneaks it underneath the hand of Akoto and finds the floor, and it was that ball he's reaching back on, Tyler.
It was, but he's got that arm swing that's able to do everything.
Man, I know they already cast the Fantastic Four movie, but if they need a new Reed Richards, that arm dynamism from Lucas Olszewski would be great. Sixth match point, Cohen serves. Fan grabs it. Back to Kim. Kim, sharp angle. We are knotted up at 19 apiece. We're going to at least blackjack, and Von Ramsey re-enters for the Brewers.
A big rotation, a big point for Vassar. They get Ramsey back into the front row, back into the game. You need Kim to make his serve here. He did so last time. Get it in, get a good block touch, and go back to Ramsey on the back name.
He's been taking some off it with some off speed. I expect to see him do the same. Off speed on to Knudsen. Out to Olszewski. Oh, and his foot gave out. And he is fired up. Oh, just such a bad break to see his foot slip on that ball. He's been nothing short of spectacular in this fifth set. A heartbreaker to see Vassar get their second match point there, but if you're Jacob Kim and the Brewers, you'll take it.
A point is a point. Doesn't matter how you get it if you're the Brewers.
They lead 20-19. Kim chops another one in on a Knudsen. Back out to Olszewski, and Von Ramsey sends the Brewers to the national championship with a solo block. What a match for the Brewers, and what a night of volleyball here at Loras College, Tyler.
Oh my goodness. I don't think, as a straight up volleyball fan, I don't think I could have asked for anything more from either of these two games tonight.